these police just killed him, period.
A local man died after being tased and beaten by deputies.
Tonight, only KOMO 4 has video of the encounter that stunned and outraged those who saw it.
I was crying to my mom because I knew how serious it was, and I knew that that man would die.
Witnesses are really upset after watching an arrest that they say might have led to the death of Ron Hillstrom.
Tonight, the deputies involved are on administrative leave, and the case is being investigated. KOMO 4's Russ Bowen is live at the sheriff's office with more of the exclusive video and what neighbors are saying about what happened. Russ?
Well, we talked to more than a dozen people who told us it was around 2 o'clock this morning when they witnessed a lot of taser hits and what they call brutality.
He was kind of running around like this. He was like, help me, call the police, call the police.
He said a couple of these things like duck and cover, you know, oh, they're out to get me, they're trying to set me up.
Ron Hillstrom's neighbors didn't know what was happening, but they knew he was having some sort of an episode in the parking lot of their apartment complex.
I see 4 officers walking up on him, and they're like, it's the police. He's like, you're not the police. And he goes to run in a circle again. Soon as he comes back, the police, 4 tasers at one time on him.
One cop had his knee right on his neck, holding him down. Another one was down by his feet, and 2 were on each side of him.
And then they started beating him, right? And they just weren't done until he was dead.
Dozens of people tell us the same story.
On the ground, they kept on punching him and stuff.
They believe this is what you are seeing and hearing in more than one cell phone video.
Are they really hitting him like that? Bam, bam, bam. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrific.
I knew last night they was going to kill that man.
Hillstrom did die soon after. What's the actual cause of Hillstrom's death will come from the medical examiner, but these folks have their minds made up.
You beat this man to death last night for no reason, and we caught you, period.
The Pierce County Sheriff's Office says Hillstrom resisted and that he has a long history with law enforcement.
What the video doesn't show is everything that led up to that point, to where they had to physically get on him and strike him to try and put him into custody.
No, he did not charge the police. He was just doing what he was doing before the police came.
I don't care if you are like that. You don't get beat to death like that. The way they just did this man.
Now, residents at that University Place apartment complex also tell us that Hillstrom did have a screwdriver in his hand, but he did not try to use it as a weapon. Now, the sheriff's office also says that the medical examiner's office says there were no apparent blows to Hillstrom's head, but the medical examiner tells us that the autopsy is not complete, so we don't know if there were any blows to the rest of his body. We're live in Tacoma. Russ Bowen, KOMO 4 News.